Good afternoon. My name is Mala Dutta, and I work at the Office of Translational Research at the National Eye Institute. I would like to share with you the role of National Eye Institute in the innovation ecosystem. The NEI is part of the National Institutes of Health and focuses on understanding the fundamental biology of vision extending into the translational zone. The NEI is projected at nearly $700 million for 2016 in the President's budget. Most of our funding goes into grant payments to individual investigators. A substantial part is devoted to basic science research. As with all funding for research, it is non-dilutive, meaning money goes to grantees free of IP acquisition terms, allowing the grantee to keep all stake in the project. In addition to its focus on basic research, NEI also has a clear mandate to translate lab discoveries into medical interventions, and ultimately to public health improvements. With this in mind, the NEI launched the Audacious Goals Initiative 2 years ago, with the larger aim to regenerate neurons in the retina and reestablish neural connections in the eye and the visual system. The three major focus areas of AGI are to prevent photoreceptor loss, ganglion cell injury, and optic nerve regeneration. The AGI has made substantial advancement since its announcement 2 years ago. It has conducted 4 expert workshops and 2 town halls, along with 2 funding announcements, one for the functional imaging of the visual system, and second for identifying neural regeneration factors in the visual system. White papers coming out of the AGI workshop delineate the gaps, barriers, and opportunities in each of the 3 areas of AGI. Already some of those gaps and barriers are being addressed, as seen in recent publications such as these. The AGI converges nicely with the other 2 main presidential initiatives at NEI, at NIH. The first is the BRAIN initiative, which is brain research through advancing innovative neurotechnologies, the President's Precision Medicine Initiative, and the NCAT's Tissue Chip Initiative, which is developing 3D platforms to support living human tissues and cells to improve drug screening. The NEI R24 Translational Research Grant Program is a substantial effort to attempt to convert basic knowledge into clinical applications. These are multidisciplinary and collaborative research project grants that make resources available across disciplines to address scientific and technical questions beyond capabilities of any one research group. These are big grants, about $1.5 million per year for 5 years, and the program funds projects through proof of concept and preclinical development right up to IND or IDE submission. If projects are successful, we may even fund a follow-on clinical trial. The current portfolio includes small molecule photoswitches for outer retinal blindness, gene therapy for a number of ocular disorders, and microRNAs for potent anti-angiogenesis. Success stories of this program include a grant to Emory University for developing nanoparticle preparation of chemotherapeutic agents and microneedles for injecting drugs into the suprachoroidal space. Success of this grant resulted in the startup Clearsight Biomedical. NEI is working to help small businesses bring innovative ideas from bench to marketplace by means of our SBIR and STTR grants. We currently fund about 70 small companies with a congressionally mandated set-aside of over 3% of our research budget, which was over $20 million this past year. Our portfolio includes emphasis on drugs, devices, and assistive technologies for people with low vision. A small number of companies here at OIS conference have benefited from SBIR money during early development. Here are some success stories of this program. Contact the program director, Jerry Wujak, for applying for SBIR and STTR funding. NEI also has an active intramural translational program. We are developing intramural research in forefront areas of iPS stem cell and ocular gene therapy. Dr. Sheldon Miller and Kapil Bharti have developed a way to convert skin and blood fibroblasts to iPS cells and then to RPE cells. They are on track for a human trial with AMD patients in 2 to 3 years. This is the leading stem cell program at NIH for neural transplantation. The Human Ocular Gene Therapy Project for XLRS is being conducted by the NEI director, Dr. Paul Sieving. The concept was developed over a decade in-house from discovery to preclinical phase and is one of the first gene therapy programs at NIH. It's currently in phase 1/2 clinical trials. As this fundamental research moves forward, NEI is also putting in money into groundbreaking clinical trials. We've committed over $50 million to clinical trials this past year. We believe that training young investigators is a wise investment in the future. We give young people the opportunity to be a part of our labs and gain practical experience with vision research. It pays dividends now and for years to come. Thank you.